is able to go ahead and spot that. He's gonna go ahead and call that out and saying, you know what, just stay down, make sure they don't see us, make sure you don't make any sudden movements, but he has to watch out because somebody from CPT is starting to flank around.
Cheer from GT Douyu saw 750 run up the hill, but one he didn't see the flank over there. Luciu's on the far side there, split wide from his team, and that right there is exactly what we were talking about. Fire comes out, and unfortunately they're going to start getting knocked.
God being able to go ahead and get that knock right there with one HP left. Pretty much trading. Now CPT has 2 players down. It is going to go ahead and come down to CPT hand. As CPT hand is starting to push, he's able to go ahead and knock one.
It's noisy in the arena. We are looking for some action here on SANHOK. The plane path is under the way, and guess what? It's through the arena first, dropping off, you guessed it, the Samsung Galaxy Note9.
And that thing is amazing. Look at it right there. Just want to go ahead and touch it over there, but I do want to go ahead and see this flame path here, as it's pretty much going to go ahead and go straight down the middle. And look at this, no surprise here whatsoever. Wildcard is going to go ahead and go in the middle of bootcamp, and keep in mind, Hodges there, but it is going to go ahead and be Wicked Gaming in replacement for him. But it looks like other people landed. As we mentioned, if you don't land right away and get a gun, you are going to be in a very, very bad spot. As we're able to see their wild card just starting to get wiped.
Wicked, thanks for playing, my man. It was awesome having you here in the tournament. He is here, he is gone, and it looks like Korea winner chicken dinner is absolutely cleaning up in the middle building here in camp. Good stuff from them. Evos also throwing out. They're trying to establish position. We still got Seagut, though, doing some work. And we have Lucifer that just got knocked as well. Seagut, his last hope there.
Seagut definitely going to go ahead and try to play this more. And very there by Wicked Gaming, as they seem to just land very slow for some reason. And this is one of the teams that I was actually mentioning. I wanted to go ahead and see how they come out on this exhibition match, and it's starting to look grim. I'm really hoping my boy Hot Jukes is able to go ahead and recover and maybe come back there for the second half of the day. But nonetheless, we still do have Seagut nearby, and KWCD just taking full advantage of landing first and destroying Vandy right there.
In the middle of the building there, and you got to admit a little bit, Seven, this is a little bit of RNG here. Dropping boot camp, he got 6 squads landing inside the same base. It's not always skill that's getting you knocked. It's just who drops on the guns first. So you got a little bit of that going on. Got to admire the bravery and the courage for all these guys to drop in hot and start getting that blood pumping right away.
You definitely do. And look at these players right here from Full Saint, just winning with the shotgun, winning with the AR. That is going to be interesting, as Ollie Pocket is actually able to go in and get a knock there.
Crossfire setup.
Pocket just waiting patiently. She's not moving. She's standing her ground, though. You want to go ahead and get up and move because they know exactly where you're at. They're going to go ahead and start rotating, and they might actually just come in from that door. If somebody came in from that door, they will be able to just destroy that full team. Even just throw a grenade. He sees them. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I just mentioned that. You have to move. If not, they're just going to come in and wipe you out. Great plays there by KWCD.
Really good awareness by KWCD. Wildcard wiped off the map. They are the first team gone here. Seagut hope for his team goes down in a 1v4. Not much he can do about that, but at the same time, Ollie Pocket and Katarina Suki had a great position initially set up. Wonderful crossfire on the doorway, but once they got discovered by the enemy teams and their position was made known, consistent, however, not necessarily consistent where they wanted to be, with 3 16-place placements. And that's not exactly what they want to be either, so they're looking to improve that a little bit later today.
An interesting place here by KWCD. As we noticed, some of their players are not healing up, meaning that they do not have enough health kits, bandages, or anything, painkillers, or even energy drinks to go ahead and heal up. So they're going to go ahead and do the strategy that Full Saint was doing, and that is just wait into a room, wait for somebody to pass by. But I want to go ahead and see how they handle this, right? Because it is their person. There you go. They pretty much know that they're going to be there. They start moving around. That's something I like to see. They shoot, they start moving around, but there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Evos a little bit too much by KWCD, having to reload and gets taken down by Evos. He was able to go ahead and knock down 2 players there from the Evos squad.
Really like the way Evos hit that one at a time. They didn't stack right on top of each other, but they did come in rapidly in succession, so they were able to clear corners, take people out, and the last player that was sneaking in that corner, doing some work, was able to get taken out with one of their final members there. So really good work from Evos. They'll be able to pick up all of their members. They're all up now. They'll patch themselves up with some med kits and move on to the next fight.
And something to point out is that big Russian bot is now starting to push the action here on Evos, as they know they are hurting. And Evos actually being able to go ahead and take down their Torti Broxy. Interesting place. He wasn't able to get there the surprise he wanted, and now it's just going to be 1 player left there from big Russian bot.
Looks like we've got a couple of players in the area. Big Russian Bot spread out a little bit, contending with a little bit of red zone here. We've got Majed from GG Gamers here, sneaking around and also in boot camp. Spread out from his team here as they are all dead. So he does come up and get a shot on Torty, and look at that, using that Halloween AK to make that scarecrow.
Big Russian bot getting most of their players eliminated there. And Evos is still looking for somebody to go ahead and pick here. Ernie, some of the insane plays that have been able to see in this tournament, being able to just go ahead and hold that man down, one of his teammates getting the angle on him and just shooting them through that little window. And look at this, Torty, even though he's by himself because one of his players is down, he's trying to give cover to his teammate by just giving suppression fire. He doesn't want anybody to go near him. That way he can try to go pick him up.
He's trying his best to get over there, but Evos has spread out. They set up a crossfire. Evos really, really good at using angles. They've been really solid at this all tournament long. And as you can see, Ernie always on the flank, always going to get another angle. He does see him, calls it out to his team, and now they're ready to take out Bro.
And that's something Evos is actually known for, right? Just getting the angles. He's going to be able to spot him. He shoots. He's going to be able to go ahead and call that out to his team. And more than likely, you're going to go ahead and see Evos just starting to rotate around and start getting every single angle possible as we're seeing right here. Look at them go. They're just talking together right now. They're saying, you go through the back, I go through this door, you guys go through the front, and look at that. It works perfectly as somebody from the roof is able to go ahead and knock down the last player. That's for Big Russian Bot.
Solid awareness, great coverage, awesome angles, and the pressure there from Evos able to flush Torty out of their building, getting the kill. As you see, GT Douyu often lurking on the sidelines here, watching how things develop. And again, they're off on the northern part of boot camp. They're taking a look, getting ready to take an advantage here of a weakened Evos team.
Definitely are. And one of the teams that actually surprised me a little bit yesterday is Team Japan. They came out and actually started putting up consistent performances by them. They didn't do so well on day one, but they were able to start bringing it back up a little bit on day number two. Not only just getting consistent finishes, but also starting to get some kills. As we see CPT here just destroying that man from the Japanese team. CPT more than likely bringing in that momentum from the last game of yesterday where they were able to go ahead and get the win. And not only that, they got 14 kills to their name on that last game as well.
Really impressive shots there from CPT with the QBZ. It's not always easy to tap and hit the target every single time. QBZ is a better full auto weapon, and he was able to land every single one of those shots on Saltgia. Saltgia trying to get picked up now, but check this out. He immediately gets knocked right when he gets back up. Really nice pressure, and you can expect a full push now from CPT after they've received yet another knock. He's got visual on him. Doggy waiting on the stairway here, looking up. His teammate's going to crawl up there. This is trouble, though. He sees him coming. They found him. And there's
just going to go ahead and get finished right there. Interesting plays there by his teammate. He's decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start crawling away. Don't pick me up. Let me see if I can go get some intel on the other team. But ultimately, CPT just too strong there, getting all the angles as well. And look at this rotation here by Evos. Are we going to go ahead and see this action? This is going to be actually one hell of a fight. Evos versus GT Douyu. If we're able to experience this. One thing I want to go ahead and mention out, some of these teams don't really get a chance to fight against each other. Yesterday, we saw Evos versus RRQ not really engaging as much as we would expect. So I'm looking forward to seeing if we're going to go ahead and see this on the final day.
Definitely, it's developing here, though we'll see if they choose to take the fight. They do. GT Douyu out the window, hitting their Thai friends here, and it looks like they do take out one, jumping down into a pit there. Doesn't realize there's a second, and instantly is going to get finished, unfortunately for him. Oh, he gets saved. GT Douyu Ed jumping in. Ed, one of the star players from the Chinese squad here, is able to get the finish and also get his teammates back up and in the fight. Really nice work to them.
And Evos gets knocked out there early as GT Douyu is just...
My friend, a little dry ice for you. Well, it's not going to work out this time, but I like the effort. Good shots on this one. He is going to go down to the play zone. That leaves just Max HD to try to save the day from Saudi Arabia.
Luckily for him, he is currently in the top 7, and I'm liking this strat here by moving slowly through cover, getting a rock, getting behind a tree, making sure he's not exposed. He knows if he gets shot at, there's nobody to pick you up. You're more than likely going to go ahead and die, as we see GT Douyu getting some kills there on the kill feed, starting to take off BTR, as BTR, the strategy of just laying down in the grass is not paying off right now, as they're between GT Douyu and LH Douyu.
That's right, we've got, looks like RRQ still up, we've got Cloud9 still up, GT LH Douyu, CPT, a lot of familiar faces once again. We've also got Bigetron over there.
A lot of familiar places, and something I want to go ahead and mention out is Cloud9 is still alive, and they're now starting to push towards the zone there. Cloud9 not getting pretty much the placements they want. They have pretty much ended, I think, over 15 plays every single match. So more than likely, they're looking to go ahead and warm up a little bit. They're looking to go ahead and start hot. As GT Douyu is starting to back up, RRQ is starting to push the action here on GT Douyu again. He is currently laying down. He's starting to shoot around. Is he going to be able to go ahead and knock down? He does get one knockdown. His teammates are also able to go ahead and get another knockdown. Look at
everything's on fire.
Snakes being a snake pays off, ladies and gentlemen. GT Douyu again and his team just destroying RRQ.
This is how the terrain and the perspective changes everything. That fight yesterday would not have happened, and it would have been a 1v1 there for just a moment. I doubt he would have been able to squad wipe them like that. Sam getting taken down by Zen from LH Douyu. Now he turns his attention to Rolex. Rolex pinned down a little bit. They're pushing their way up the hill to the superior position of LH Douyu. Sam getting wiped right off the face of the earth here. And Ace getting knocked by Rolex in return. Zen going down. Rolex taking down a whole bunch of them. Really nice job.
Cloud9 being able to go ahead and take away their LH Douyu. Great plays, and that's more than likely going to go ahead and give them some confidence, but they have to watch out because GT Douyu is lurking around, and also they have to worry about the streamer squad. Is Rolex going to be able to go ahead and win this gunfight? He is able to do that, and now he is inside his zone. He needs to hurry up as we see Kodo Strauss.
Look at all the snakes.
He has to be careful though. Everybody is laying down. Kodo gets taken out there by a snake, ladies and gentlemen. Rolex notices that. Rolex starts shooting them from all over the place. Rolex is not going to be able to go ahead and get that med kit out, and he dies to the play zone.
Unfortunate there. The play zone just ticking a little bit too hard. Couldn't get in. Too much opposition there on that side of the circle. Really valiant effort. Flex and his crew there. Rolex getting several kills on the way in, so really nice plays from him. Looks like Bigetron, though, and their snakes will be able to persist on the top of the hill. I said persist. And they will be up there waiting for CPT to push them.
Do us a favor and snakes in this chat as we see CPT now starting to push the action, and look at that, the snakes did not pay off, ladies and gentlemen. CPT China. Just too strong, and it's gonna go to be China versus China. CPT, a very, very strong team. They're more than likely looking to ride that momentum wave, and they're gonna go ahead and do just so. They have to watch out though, because they're going up against GT Douyu.
GT Douyu has been very, very dominant this game so far. 13 kills already to their name. Really, really bringing the heat here in the first game of the day. This is an exhibition match, remember, so these points will not count towards the tournament totals. However, a great way to get warmed up, and again, a familiar face at the top of the heap, again, in CPT and GT Douyu.
And some teams that we have accustomed to see, at least in the top three, getting kills. Talking about kills, GT Douyu now with 13 kills. That is just insane, even for an exhibition match. And all of them are just snaking. They're waiting patiently. They know that CPT is going to go ahead and start moving around. And look at that. GT Duxie is able to go ahead and spot that. He's going to go ahead and call that out and saying, you know what, just stay down. Make sure they don't see us. Make sure you don't make any sudden movements. But he has to watch out because somebody from CPT is starting to flank around.
Cheer from GT Douyu saw 760 run up the hill, but one he didn't see the flank over there. Luciu's on the far side there, split wide from his team, and that right there is exactly what we were talking about. Fire comes out, and unfortunately they're going to start getting knocked.
God, being able to go ahead and get that knock right there with one HP left. Pretty much trading. Now CPT has 2 players down. It is going to go ahead and come down to CPT hand. As CPT hand is starting to push, he's able to go ahead and knock 1 more down. Ladies and gentlemen, CPT able to clutch the win there for the exhibition match of day number 3.
That was impressive stuff from